Do you need to have a lawyer? Well, you only need to have a condominium lawyer when you need one. Now, the vast majority of time when you run into issues, a good property manager can address the majority of them. And a good property manager will know when there's an issue that requires legal advice. And boards who are informed and try to understand their rights and obligations and duties will likewise be able to recognize things that maybe they need to go a little bit deeper, okay? And maybe they need to seek out. So we have something we talk about amongst lawyers that you can either pay me $1 now or 10 later. So the only thing that's more expensive than engaging a lawyer sometimes is not engaging a lawyer, and that becomes problematic. So as to whether or not it's something that's simple and trite, most corporations have a relationship with a lawyer and they will be able to advise you really, really quickly. One thing I will say is I had a case years ago where someone was challenging the accounting that the board had done, or the format of accounting. This person was a retired accountant. And so he drugged this thing all the way before the Court of Queen's Bench. And the corporation, we were successful in having it dismissed. But one of the things that Justice Sanderman had stated is that as he's looking at the exercise of the duties of a board, in determining whether or not they acted in accordance with their duties, which were honestly and in good faith, and now involves principles of reasonableness and prudency, one of the things the court will look to is when they run into an issue, did they seek professional advice? And in that situation, they sought professional advice from both legal counsel as well as their accountant. And while it's not conclusive, the court did say that that is indicia of acting properly, of getting advice when necessary. And so getting legal advice doesn't just help solve problems, but it also helps to show, especially if it's a contentious issue, that the board is acting properly. The board is not unfairly disregarding someone's interests. They're obtaining counsel and advice, and that can become very, very important in some matters, especially contentious ones.